What's up, world? Let me tell you about this beard growth oil I got from 12 tribes on Earth. 8 ounces of oily goodness with a nozzle that prevents sprays and spills, and soft ingredients that make it perfect addition to anyone's morning routine. From coconut to castor, all these oils are hand chosen. After using this herbal blend, the biggest thing I noticed is how soft and how strong my hair was, and how good I feel. Pick up your bottle today and make your beard the star of the show.
Today, I went to Chat GPT to find out about the word Akata. You know, the Africans are now on here trying to say it's not derogatory, but here's the problem. Whenever y'all say this to us, it's usually when there's a negative exchange going on between us. Then y'all like to pull out the word Akata. All right. So it's the way you use it. That's why we know it's derogatory. So I went to Chat GPT because if it's a word, even a foreign word, it would know the meaning of those foreign words. Remember, Chat GPT is used in hundreds of different languages. So even if it's something pertaining to a non English word, it should be able to tell you what it is, regardless to whatever language it's in. So I want y'all to hear the answer that it gave about the word akata.
The word Akata is a Nigerian Yoruba term that has sparked controversy, especially among Black Americans. While it can simply mean wild cat or refer to someone from the diaspora, it's often perceived as a derogatory insult when used to describe Black Americans. What does Akata mean literally? In Yoruba, a West African language spoken in Nigeria, Akata literally means wild cat or wandering cat, an animal that's not domesticated or not from home. In slang, it has come to refer to African Americans or Black people who are not African born. Why do some Africans use Akata to insult Black Americans? 1. Cultural disconnect. Many African immigrants grow up with negative media portrayals of Black Americans, crime, poverty, gangs. Without direct exposure, some form biased views and use Akata to label them as lost, disconnected, or unruly. 2. Colonial influence and division. Colonial powers divided African descendants, creating hierarchies that persist today. Africans were made to view those in the diaspora as inferior or uncivilized. 3. Jealousy or class tension. Some African immigrants, especially those who rise economically in the U.S., adopt anti-Black sentiments to align with whiteness and distance themselves from U.S. Black struggles. 4-point internalized racism. White supremacy conditions all people, even Africans, to adopt beliefs that devalue Black Americans. It becomes a weapon of this internalized racism. How do Black Americans feel about it? Most Black Americans find the term offensive, disrespectful, and racist, especially when it's said with contempt. It implies that Black Americans are wild, lost, or less than Africans, even though they are descendants of enslaved Africans stripped of identity through slavery. Can Akata ever be reclaimed or used neutrally? While some younger Africans say they don't mean it negatively, intent doesn't erase impact. Until there is mutual respect and healing of diaspora wounds, it's best to avoid the term, especially in cross-cultural spaces. Final thought. Akata isn't just a word. It reflects centuries of division, pain, and misunderstanding between Africans and Black Americans. Instead of using it, we should bridge those divides with truth, compassion, and unity, because no matter where we're born, we are one people.
The only part I don't agree with is towards the end when it was talking about unity and we're all, humans, we're one human. No, we're not. You know, one thing I can honestly say just from speaking from actual experience, every single one of you foreign groups that come on this soil, every one of you got contempt for us, every single one. And some of you have not even encountered us in your entire life, but you still come on this soil and you already got a predisposition about us. So, no, we are not one. No, we cannot unite with you, regardless to going on TikTok. You got the Arabs saying on videos, we need to come together with them. And we know how you Arabs feel about us. Then it was the Palestinians, and then it was the Jews, and then, it's the Africans, and then it's the Haitians and the Jamaicans. But all of you have come on this land and you don't get to know us. You don't get to know the history. You don't know what happened to us on this land and how much of our blood was spilled on this land. No, you don't care about none of that. But you do know how to form your lips to insult us. That's what you do know how to do. And no, we are not at one with any of you. That's why it's even more insulting when y'all run into a problem, then all of a sudden you want the help of the people that you have showed disdain for, the Mexicans, okay, all of you Latin Americans, Caribbeans, all of you. As soon as you run into a problem, all of a sudden y'all know who we are. You want us there, you want our help, you want us protesting, you want us speaking out. And how insulting. But you came on this land not liking us without knowing us. So, no, you can't run into a problem and then all of a sudden reach out to the same people that you feel negatively about. You know how stupid that looks? Nobody is going to embrace you at this point. So, I don't know who taught you these things, but they did a very bad disservice to you. Because on this foreign soil, as you can see what's happening to these Latin Americans and Mexicans, once they turn on you, there is no changing that situation. We can tell you that firsthand because we've been going through hell for centuries on this land. See, they're not going to reverse what they feel for Latin America now. Okay? It's not going to be reversed. So y'all going to have to deal with it the best that you can. And if you think you other groups here are not next in line, you got another thought coming. And the sad part is if you would have came in here the right way and had an olive branch for us, you would never have had a better ally than us. And that's the truth. But because you came in here with hate in your heart towards us, you're never going to get that now. We are probably the best ally any group could have. There is nobody on this planet you can ally and have your back better than we could have had it. And that's the truth. But y'all tell me what you think about this video. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.